models. Turning car number 52, Steve Dobrats. Your quick qualifier for your street stocks in car number 4, Don Trush. And tying his own track record for the Bandits in car number 44, it's Brian Johnson. Turning in quick time for your hobby stocks in car number 99, Gary Hartwell. And representing your backup division is George Wachuda in car number 39. At this time, we welcome you to Columbus 151 Speedway and ask that you please rise and join Mr. Smith in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
How about a nice hand for your quick qualifiers and all competitors with us this evening? Well, we had 33 late models in the pit area. Al Weisoff had a engine go south on him. Also, the 4 cylinders out of turn number 4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Some cars not coming up through the gears. Your leader is Draheim. Oh, Monday getting a little loose. Everybody trying to spin on at once. Yellow flag's up. Yellow's out. Well, if you look high up in the sky on a turn number 2, it's real close. Listen to them come through those Jericho transmissions. Into turn number 1. Sean Shield going to get the whole shot. Ashley Smith on the inside in the 05. Draheim closing in car number 74. Smith up the track a little bit in that 05. Draheim looking to the inside. Shields your leader over Ashley Smith. Draheim, the Dirt Devil out of Beaver Dam, runs third. Sean Shield with mechanical problems during qualifying. Ashley Smith, the second generation driver out of Lake Mills, trying to reel him in. Smith looking to the inside through 3 and 4. Whoa! Draheim way up the track in the 74. Smith is your new leader. Gets out of shape. Brittany Boyce moves into third. Shield with problems. Just about 3 deep going into turn number 1. White flag is out, 1 to go. It's going to be Ashley Smith, the winner in the 05. Followed by Lewis Draheim. Then it looked like Campbell in the 34 and Brittany Boyce in car number 19. Winner of the first heat race for your Bandits, driving the RS Auto Repair, Lake Mills Lanes, Grandma Smith. Special thanks to Uncle Neil. Ford Probe out of Lake Mills, Ashley Smith pulls it down into Pepsi Victory Lane. And we're racing. Bergen not coming up to speed. They're just about 4 deep. Oh, Privet gets into Etzel, and they angle park into 1. And they're back underway. Here comes the 67 to Nolan, trying to go 3 deep. Thinks better of it. Rory Patfield in the black, number 3, going for 3rd. Here comes Ryan Hart for the lead. Hart on the inside of Linda Kerrigan. Hart will be your new leader down the backstretch. Patfield trying to run down the 5 of Kerrigan. Here comes Nolden looking to the outside of Rory. Etzel moves it to the infield in car number 2. Patfield goes low. On the number 5 of Kerrigan out of turn number 2. Nolden out about making it 3 deep. 3 laps will be in, 5 to go. Bergen around just about turns 3 and 4. Ryan Hart is your leader. Behind roller Rory Patfield in the black, number 3, and Nick Nolan along with Johnson trying to reel him in. Patfield has Nolan right in the rear bumper into turn number 3, taking the air off the spoiler with 3 to go. Nolan on the inside, popping on to turn number 2. Nolan's up to that 2nd spot. Patfield back to 3rd. 2 more times around. Can Ryan Hart hold on? Nolan with a couple of car lengths into turn number 1. Closes rapidly. Surrender flag's gonna fly. 1 more time around. Inside opens up for Nolan. Oh, Hart slams the door into the corner. Nolan with no place to go. Down the backstretch and go up. Oh my goodness. Hart all over the track trying to hold him up. Can't get it done. Your winner out of Lodi is going to be Nick Nolan, followed by Hart. And Patfield. Then it's Johnson and Kerrigan. Quaker State Loop. Brian Schmidt Enterprises, Lodi Welding, Delmore Nursery, Community Care Resources, Gentle Dental, Lodi Shell, Lodi Quick Mart, number 67 out of Lodi, Nick Nolan. Green's out, we're racing. Fitters trying to make it 3 deep, rider up high. Fitters on the inside, gets by. Here comes a 44 Johnson, flying through the middle, Paulson down low in the 41. Tina Remzik on the outside of Fitters for the lead. 3 deep for 3rd. DiStefano on the low side. Johnson way up high, Paulson in the middle. Oh, they're trying to go 4 wide into 3. Bumping and banging, Paulson and Johnson get together. Johnson, the odd man out the 44. DiStefano trying to go to the lead. Tina Remzik out of Watertown, he's your leader. Johnson back up to fourth in car number 44. We are halfway through Tina Remzig, still your leader. Getting heavy pressure from DiStefano. Brian now looking to the inside. Brian Paulson watches that battle, running third. DiStefano on the inside takes over the lead. Here comes Paulson for second. Followed by Remzig. Then it's Johnson and Fitters. Two to go. Paulson smokes the binders that time into turn number one. Pushes up. Oh, Johnson! And Remzig touch. Tina way out of shape. Johnson takes over third. White's out. One to go. DiStefano leads him down the backstretch by about let's say 2 car lengths. Paulson trying to close. Your winner's gonna be DiStefano, followed by Paulson, Johnson, Remzig, and then Fitters rounds out your top 5. Coming up your winner in the Porta-John Rich's Mobile Truck Repair, North Lake Inn, Absolute Tattooing, Q&K Construction, Barton Small Engine Repair, Forever Tan, Paul Service, PPG Paints, and Calver's number 2 out of Colgate, Wisconsin, Ryan DiStefano. Now to turn number 4, we are going racing. Gomes will get the whole shot in car number 9. Schneeberg on the inside. Spencer on the outside, running second. Schneeberg on the inside. The president trying to go 3 deep. Hebel with a lot of smoke in that A1. Here comes Keyser up the middle in that maroon thing. Rayleigh gets up into the berm in the 14. He'll just about fall to the truck. Your leader is Coletta Gomes. Here comes the president, Lincoln Keyser on the outside of Travis Schneeberg. Tyler Spencer way high on a turn number 4 in the 26. Everybody gets by safely. Schneeberg trying to hold off the 99 of Keyser down the backstretch. Coletta Gomes here leader by 2.5 car lengths into 3. 4 laps will be in this time by. 4 to go. Schultz on the outside of Schneeberg for third. Sauer getting a little up tap going into turn number 1 by that A1. Meanwhile, to the front, Keyser on the outside going into 3. 6 laps will be in this time by. 2 to go. Coletta trying to hold off Lincoln. Schultz looking tough on the outside in car number 86. Gomes falls back to third. Keyser, your leader. Steven Sauer now trying to work the outside of Gomes with 1 to go. Whoa, the 9 gets a little up tap from Schneeberg. Travis closing a little too rapidly in that X75 on a turn number 4, though. Your winner is going to be the president, Lincoln Keyser, followed by Schultz, Sauer, Hartlow, and Hebel in the A1. On a turn number 4. Here we go. DiStefano is your early leader. Big Tiny runs second in car number 21. Stefano is your leader, followed by Big Tiny, Amador, Al Dorn, rounding out your top five, Larry Moan. Al Dorn looking to the inside of Amador for third. Dorn on the inside for third down the backstretch. Stefano continues to lead. The rookie, Big Tiny Dan Gazda, up the track a little bit. Here comes Dorn looking to the inside for second. Moan trying to follow into that same hole in the white number 10. 4 laps will be in, 4 to go. Al Dorn up the track slightly in the 96. Moan trying to bounce to the inside down the backstretch. Stefano trying to hang top at the point. Here comes Dorn looking to the outside. GMT Junior car number 27 going to make it a 4-way battle. Nick Fig doing the little loose in car number 41. Everything's okay though. 2 more times around. Stefano bouncing through 3 and 4 that time. Dorn working the outside of car number 96. Moan trying to go low, tank going high. 3 deep per second. Surrender flag's gonna fly. Look out on a turn number 4. They get hooked up. 1 to go. Dorn continues to lead. Moan trying to peek to the inside, going into turn number 3. Dorn leaving the door open. Here they come into turn number 4. Your winner's gonna be Larry Moan, followed by Dorn. Then Tate, Stefano. I'll get it right one of these times. Don't kill me. Coming up, your winner, the final hobby stock heat event, Drum the Banter transmission and auto repair, Centerline Tires, Dr. Horner's radiator service. Number 10 out of Madison, defending track champion, Larry Moan. And here we go. Jim Rohrbeck on the outside of car number 99 through 1 and 2. Schwartz runs 4th. Ward floats up the track out of turn number 4. Rohrbeck falls back a little bit in car number 99. Remzik runs second in the 23. Dustin Ward pushing like a dump truck in car number 9. Continues to lead down the backstretch. They're 3 deep in the back 40. Anderson moving through. Ward the 9. Former dirt track racer really takes it in deep into turn number 3. 5 laps will be in, 5 more to go. Kevin Anderson trying to get on the move at car number 42. Grant Linder on the outside of him. Anderson trying to break into the top 5. Grant trying to hang top on the high side. Anderson takes over 5th. Grant trying to come back on the inside in his 30. It's all Dustin Ward so far. Brian Silsky into the infield on a turn number 4. Two more laps to go. Kevin Anderson on the outside of Rohrbeck for 3rd, coming on to turn number 2. Remzik running 2nd in the blue 23. Lights out. out of Remzick through 3 and 4. It's Money in the Bank for the 9 award, followed by Anderson, Remzick, Warback, and Schwartz. Coming home your winner of Street Stock Heat number 1 in the Monkey Shines, Caleb In Your Face Tattoos, DW Motorsports Supply. Sheepy's Auto Body, Radio Ranch Band number 9 out of Beaver Dam. It's Dustin Ward. And Green Flag Silver Racing. Kenny Morris will be your early leader. Ricky Bishopberger trying to go to the inside of her sister Bobby out of turn number 4. Ricky's up to second. Troy Yon moves into third. Here comes Weatherwax in car number 33. Kenny Morris is your leader out of turn number 2, followed by Bishopberger. And Yon. It's all Kenny Morris. Over Ricky Bishopberger, then it's Yon. Weatherwax, Trust trying to move up on the outside. 6 to go. Trush in car number 4. Your quick qualifier this evening. Trush moves into third, going into turn number 3. Bishopberger in the 20, right there with 4 to go. Dan Schmidt, the number 19, works the outside of Jan for 4. Bishopberger trying to hold on to second. Trush right there in car number 4. 2 more times around. Dan Schmidt trying to clear the 20 for Jan. Trush on the outside of Bishopberger for second. Lights out, 1 to go. Bishopberger and Trush battling out for that second spot, going down the backstretch into turn number 3. Down with the advantage over Ricky. Your winner is going to be Kenny Morris, followed by Don Trush, Ricky Bishopberger, Troy Yon, in rounding out your top 5, number 19, Dan Schmidt. Winner of the final Street Stock Heat event of the evening will be car number 3, Kenny Morris. First of 4, 10-lap limit. Bring him out of turn number 4. Here we Kyle Charlesburg is your leader. Woolens on the inside of Niles for second. Niles way loose that time on the turn number 4. Bill gets down low right in front of Nick Went. Nick just nicks him into the corner. Charlesburg is your leader over Woolen, Niles. Nick Went in the 39 of Kent Scott. Scotty Hayden pulls it to the infield. Kyle Charlesburg slides that time through 1 and 2. Kyle kind of missing the setup big time during qualifying this evening. He was your winner of the feature opening night. Will be in this time by 5 to go. to turn number 2. Went in car number 46. Look into the inside out of turn number 2. Niles leaving an opening for the 46 of Went. Two to go. Kyle Charlesburg by a landslide down the backstretch into 3. Then it's Woolen, Went, Niles, Scott, and Terry Sauer with 1 to go. That's your number 4. Your winners, Kyle Charlesburg, followed by Woolen, Went, then Bill Niles in the 54. Kent Scott in the 39 rounds out your top 5. Then it's the 12 of Terry Sauer. Coming home your winner, the Direct Network Sports Page Bar and Grill, Whitewater Tax Services, Hair Expression, Ken Olson Used Cars, TNT Stone Company, Dance Gas and Stuff, Amundsen Huffman Insurance, number 87 out of Cambridge, Lyle Style, Kyle Charlesburg. 5 out of 4, and they're off. Schmidt tiptoeing on the outside of McClintock. Schmidt smokes the binders into 3 that time. Braxwell runs 3rd. McClintock is your leader. Braxwell on the inside of Schmidt. Here comes Mike Taylor on the inside of car number 41. Justin Schultz at car number 79 trying to work the inside, breaking into the top 5. McClintock is your leader over Braxwell. Mike Taylor in car number 41's up to 3rd. Schultz going for 4th on the inside of Schmidt. McClintock still leads Braxwell. 5 laps will be in this time by with 5 to go. John Wasserberger in car number 16 now moves into 5th. Wasserberger looking for more on the outside of Schultz for 4th out of turn number 4. Braxwell way loose that time in the black and silver number 27. McClintock up the track. Braxwell unable to capitalize. Well, Wasserberger in a virtual wall. And he gathers in the 16, finally out of turn number 2. And Wolf the 3rd up to 5th. McClintock. Surrender flag's gonna fly, 1 to go. McClintock trying to hang on. Braxwell still runs 2nd. McClintock's going to be your winner over Braxwell, Taylor, Schultz, and Ed Wolf the 3rd, rounding out your top 5. Coming home your winner of the second 10-lap limited heat event, driving out of Onalaska, Wisconsin, it's Tom McClintock. Onalaska. It's not really on top of Alaska. It's actually a suburb of beautiful La Crosse. Actually, Onalaska is a suburb of Holman. McClintock is sponsored by McDonald's, also Cow Night. And here we go. A couple of KG veterans lead them through 1 and 2. Randell down low. Andy went on the high side. Randell up the track a little bit. Andy scoots by on the high side. Aubie runs third. Falby on the outside, even the 95.3. Andy Went out of Watertown is your leader over Marshall's Bill Randell. And it's Sun Prairie's Jerry Aubie in third. Falby looking to the outside of Aubie. Aubie and Falby in a good little battle for third. It just rolls off the tongue so good. Falby falls back a little bit. Andy Went checking out from the field at car number 18. 5 down. 5 to go. Randell retains second. Followed by Jerry Aubie, Falby, and Toma in the 4. Toma working the inside of Falby out of turn number 4. Falby just a little loose out of 4 that time. Here comes Kenny Richards trying to break into the top 5. Here's number 9 into turn number 3. Two to go. It's all Andy Went, car number 18. Lights out, 1 to go. Out of turn number 4. Candy by the doorstep for Went, followed by Randell, Aubie, Toma, and Richards rounds out your top 5. Winner of the third 10-lap little heat event of the evening, out of Watertown, defending track champion Andy Went. His Pontiac Grand Prix is sponsored by AOK Vinyl Signs, TNT Gentlemen's Club, King Collision, and Wisconsin Steel Industry. Final 10 laps of here racing is underway. Schultz gets the lead right off the bat. Here comes Bischofberger on the inside of car number 76. Zibro trying to hang tough on the high side of the 65, floats up a little bit. Kurt Clapper going to get by on the inside. Here comes a Radicek in car number 21. Radicek's up to 4th. Dobrats is moving into 5th. Schultz, your leader over Bischofberger, Clapper, Radicek, and Dobrats. Dean looking awful smooth at the point in his number 34. 5 laps are in, 5 to go. Schultz is still your leader, followed by Bischofberger. Bischofberger still hawking and docking that 34 of Schultz. Clapper is third. Dobrats looking to make a move on that 21 of Radicek with 2 to go. Surrender flags, it'll fly. One more time around. Dobrats goes to the inside of Radicek for 4th. Through 1 and 2. Bischofberger right there on Schultz, running out of time though. Gasserud, Donnie trying to move to the inside for 5th. Your winner Schultz, followed by Bischofberger, Clapper, Dobrats, and Donnie Gasserud rounds out your top 5. you kids that are wearing those Pepsi Racing t-shirts, please line up right by the flag stand. You 100 kids that got those Pepsi Racing t-shirts, please line up by the flag stand at this time to go to the Pepsi Victory Lane to have your picture taken. Coming home your winner down there in that Pepsi Victory Lane is Dean Schultz out of Juneau in his 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix, which is sponsored by JRC Enterprises and Auto Repair, Falby Crash One Collision Center, Juneau Chiropractic, Bernat Haste Meats, and Eli's Custom Fab Shop. Couple cars now coming up to speed. Oh, Johnson getting into Monday over turn number 2. Lewis trying to go to the outside. Draheim is your leader. Oh, Johnson taking a little detour that time through turn number 3. Campbell going to the inside of Smith into turn number 1. Draheim is your leader over Monday. Then it's Lewis, Boyce, and Campbell. Draheim continues to lead. Monday trying to hold on to that second and final transfer spot. Lewis trying to move into that feature. Here comes Campbell, thinking about 3 wide in the red number 34. Brittany Boyce right there in the red, white, blue number 19. Campbell trying to make it 3 deep through 1 and 2. Draheim continues to lead in car number 74. Monday holds on to the second and final transfer spot, but here comes Campbell. Campbell way high out of turn number 4. Monday falls back to 3rd. 6 laps will be in this time by 6 to go. Lewis on the outside. Monday on the inside for 3rd. Campbell now trying to go for the lead in car number 34. Draheim holding him at bay. Top 2 cars move on. Campbell and Draheim pretty much a lock. Lewis in that 93 hoping that your top 2 mix it up a little bit. Three to go that time by. Brittany Boyce just about gets into Monday in that 21. Campbell going for the lead. Oh, Draheim way loose through 3 and 4. Campbell, your new leader. Lewis in car number 93 on the outside looking into your feature field. Monday trying to hold on to 4th. He's got a couple of girls behind him. White's out. Lewis almost looking for a miracle at car number 93 to catch Draheim. Boyce still trying to go for 4th. Your winner's Campbell, followed by Draheim. Lewis. Boyce will be 4th, followed by Smith in the 05, rounding out your top 5. Coming up your winner, he is Michael Campbell, out of Janesville. Mike, along with Trey Hyman at 74, move on to the feature event. Campbell is brought to you by CJ Motorsports and Colleen's Garage. And here we go. Bill Niles trying to hang tough on the outside of Charlesburg. Charlesburg up the track out of 4. Woolen gonna move into second. Niles shuffled back to third. Niles hot and heavy into 3 and 4. Way up high in the white 54. Brad Schmidt, the rookie out of Watertown in car number 20, runs fifth. Now looks to the inside of Niles. Nothing doing. Oh, Schmidt loose down the back stretch. Tyler James in car number 27 runs sixth. Runs in the third and final transfer spot. Tyler James out of a catwalk, loose out of turn number 4, but he runs fifth. Schultz to the inside of Wolf for 7th. 19 laps to go. Charlesburg is your leader. On the move is the 27 of Tyler James. Niles holds on to 4th. Nick went in car number 46, sits in the prime real estate, that third and final transfer spot. Nick looking to get by the 39. Niles way loose in 3 and 4. James gets by along with Schmidt. Here comes Schultz now. Tim Olin out of Sunbury trying to hold up Watertown's Nick went. Tyler James trying to move up Nick now. Looking to the inside of Olin going into turns 1 and 2. Bullet shuffled to the outside. James closes into car number 27. James looks to the inside. Maybe nothing doing for him. Scotty Hayden pulls it to the infield. 14 more laps to go. 14 to go. Oh, look out. McClintock around in 3 and 4. The McDonald's, number 97 of Onalaska's. Tom McClintock around through 3 and 4. Yellow flag will come out. 10 laps are officially in with 15 to go. Kyle Charlesburg is your leader over Went. Then it's Woolen in third. Top 3 move on. On the hot seat is that black 39 of Tim Woolen. And here we go for the final 15. Lyle style, Kyle Charlesburg continues to lead. Woolen holding on to that third and final transfer spot. Right there is Tyler James. Rookie Brent Schmidt looking to the outside. Schmidt, your defending track champion in the street stock division, going for 4th on the outside of car number 20. Schmidt up the track a little bit through 3 and 4. Charlesburg and Went checking out from the field. Woolen hanging on for dear life in that third and final transfer spot. 12 more laps to go. Woolen hanging top. Brent Schmidt working the outside of Tim Woolen for 3rd. Oh, look out, Schmidt around, going for that spot, up into turn 4. Brent Schmidt in the captain's corner, number 20, the rookie out of Watertown. Got to give him credit, working that outside for that third and final transfer spot. A little too hot and heavy into 3 and 4, maybe up into the marbles. Around, bringing out caution number 2. 13 are in, 12 to go. Oh my, James, Schultz, and Wolf. We're back to racing. Nick got a monkey. Jarlsberg up the track. Here comes Went to the inside. Nick Went loose down the backstretch. Nick locked into the feature right now. He wants more in car number 46. Jarlsberg trying to protect the inside line, but he's got an awful push in that 87. Nick looking high, looking low. Any place to go. Here he comes low again. Tim Woolen holds on to third. Jarlsberg with his hands full. Not only with the 87, but also that 46. 8 more laps to go. 8 to go. Went trying a little slingshot almost. Nick trying to get that run out of the corner on the inside. Nothing doing. They're stacked up behind him. Woolen holds on to third. Tyler James right there along with Schultz. Here comes Went working the outside on a 4. Woolen continues. Woolen gets into Went. Around goes Went. Everybody tries to scatter. Kent Scott gets into Niles. Jarlsberg, your leader, looked to have problems coming out of the corner. Nick Went not on the gas all the way. Gets touched by the 39. Really no place for Woolen to go on that deal. And getting collected is Ken Scott. One something for the junior fan club. Top 3 move on. Schultz on the hot seat now. Here we go. Tyler James trying to step to the inside of Jarlsberg. Scott around through 1 and 2. Final 6 laps to go. We're back to racing. It's a handful to go and still Jarlsberg. Followed by James, Schultz, and Wolf. The third. Nick Went trying to make a late race charge on the outside with 4 to go. Schultz on the hot seat, car number 79. Nick Went trying to come from the back of the pack in the 46. We've got just 3 more times around. Nick trying to break into the top 5 in that 46. Here he comes. Jarlsberg still your leader. Can Nick Went break into the top 3? Went working the outside. White flag gonna fly next time by. Here comes Nick out of turn number 2. Down the back stretch they're gonna go. Schultz trying to hang on to the final transfer spot. White flag's gonna fly. Nick Went from the trunk. Here he comes. Going for second. Oh, they're 3 wide into 1. Went on the outside of James for second. Schmidt's up to 4th. Your winner's going to be Jarlsberg, followed by James and Went, Schmidt, and Wolf. Oh, my goodness. Nick Went working that outside groove with 6 to go, and he finishes in the final transfer spot. Your winner's going to be Kyle Jarlsberg, though, out of Cambridge. Tyler James then Went his third. Those 3 cars move on to the Pepsi 60-lap main event. 4th was Schmidt, followed by Wolf in 5th. And here we go, racing for your bandit feature. Oh, Ryder, oh look, Outfitters also involved. Green State stays moving except for Bailey in the 10. There he goes. Etzel on the outside of Kerrigan. Here comes Johnson on the outside. Deep in the, right in the middle of the pack. Etzel going for the lead. Oh, Linda Kerrigan up the track a little bit. Rory a little bit loose. That's a lot loose down the backstretch. Oh, my. Oh, getting loose also is Nolan. Where's that moon? Everybody beating on each other like rented mules out there. Brian Johnson, your leader. Etzel runs second, followed by Nolan. Then it's Kerrigan, Hart, Paulson, and here comes DiStefano in the number 2. Your leader is Brian Johnson, followed by Nolan, Etzel, Hart, and Paulson. Tina Remzik runs 6th. Brian Paulson running 5th, trying to go up another spot, looking to the outside of Hart. Paulson on the outside. Charlie Spry goes to the infield to start his racing column. Johnson coming up on some lap traffic through 1 and 2. He'll probably catch him in 3 and 4. Golden still runs 2nd. DiStefano moves into 5th in car number 2. Johnson working through lap traffic in car number 44. Hart is 3rd. Paulson on the outside of Hart. Paulson working the outside of Hart. 2 boys from Edgerton racing for 3rd. Paulson moves into that spot. DiStefano on the outside of car number 2. Etzel trying to hold on in car number 2. Johnson right there. Johnson now gets a little up tap. They're 3 deep going into turn number 1. Oh, Tina Remzik has a rear bumper cover hanging off, flopping in the wind into turn 3. White flag is up. We'll call it the surrender flag. Johnson leads him down the backstretch. Out of turn number 4, down the front chute. It's 2 in a row for defending track champion Brian Johnson, followed by Nolan. Then it'll be Paulson. And it's DiStefano. Oh, Etzel just about into the wall. He and Patfield got together. Brian Johnson out of Stoughton, your defending track champion, makes it 2 in a row. A youngster down there in the Pepsi victory lane. Getting set to climb out of that number 44. Brought to you by Star Concrete, First Supply of Madison, Far Drywall, Larson Trucking. Hazelson's True Value Store, along with Auto Armor, all sponsoring the youngster Brian Johnson down there at Victory Lane. Ina Combs, then Westcott in the 54. Here we go for 200. Big Tiny getting a jump there in car number 21. And your flag man, Mr. Ziegler, saying no go. Oh, this is where half the field slows up, half of them put it to the one. Oh. And they all pull the chute pretty good. Line up a little bit mixed up. Gary Ziegler, your flag man here at Columbus One. Amador a little loose. Amador all full loose. In the 52. Amador still loose. After getting dumped by the 27. Your leader is Big Tiny. Your flag man. Your flag. Oh, look out! Look out! Bumping and banging. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out as we stack them up into turn number 1. Looked like the black flag came out for the 27 of Tate for getting into the 52 right on the start. Keep an eye on that 52. He does not look very happy. That's Mike Amador out of Mazamani. Amador trying to move. Keep an eye on that 52. I think he's going to maybe invite the 27 over for some brats. Two laps are in. Let's give out some more door prizes courtesy of Pepsi. Get those ticket stubs out. Okay, we got 3. Back on a 4. And we're racing. Well, Lincoln Keyser trying to move up on the inside of Rayleigh. Rayleigh with the wheel hop through 1 and 2. Schultz trying to break into the top 5 in car number 86. Hebel rejoins the field on the tail end of the lead lap. Schultz makes a move to the outside. Rayleigh gets shuffled to the outside. Rayleigh does a fine job of holding on to that 14. Big Tiny's your leader over Nick Fig Newton. Then it's the president, Lincoln Keyser. Schultz a little loose, coming out of turn number 2 that time. Larry Moan looking to the outside of him into 3. Up into the wall hard. Spencer in that 26. Well, Spencer in that 26. And Tate go up into the wall. I didn't quite see what happened, but 26 is from Mazamani, and the 27 got into the 52 earlier. I'm not, saying anything. Spencer, hard into that wall. Four laps are in, 16 to go. Big Tiny, your leader. Oh, Nick Fig Newton jumps on the tires through 1 and 2. Keyser trying to look to the outside. Keyser down to the inside. Newton up the track. Newton on the outside of Big Tiny for the lead. Here comes Larry Moan in the white number 10. Schultz runs 5th. Moan thinking about 3 deep coming out of turn number 2. A lot of marbles up there. Moan stays in 4th. 7 laps will be in this time by the unlucky 13 to go. Al Dorn joins the party in car number 96. Big Tiny continues to lead. Keyser right there down low in car number 99. Larry Moan off the loose in the white number 10. Newton out of the groove. Here comes Schultz in the 86. Big Tiny continues to lead. We're halfway through. Al Dorn on the inside. In that 96, Al moves into 4th. Tyler Schultz working down low in his 86. Keyser trying to work the outside of Big Tiny. Big Tiny with his hands full now. The president, Lincoln Keyser, on the outside out of 4. Schultz holds on to 3. Here comes your defending track champion, Larry Moan, back to the outside. Gary Hartwell, a little out of shape that time, over into 2. Up to 6th is Travis Schneeberg in the X75. Well, Big Tiny gets loose out of turn number 2. Keyser's your new leader. Larry Moan's up to 2nd. $15 laps till the end with 5 more to go. 5 to go. Dorn running 3rd. Larry Moan still trying to work on Keyser for the lead. Moan peeking to the outside out of turn number 2 into 3. Al Dorn runs 3rd, followed by Schultz. Big Tiny rounds out your top 5. Moan working that outside into turn number 3. Schneeberg way loose out of turn number 2 in the X75 with 2 to go. Keyser fending off defending track champion Larry Moan. Surrender flag's gonna fly. Al Dorn hot and heavy into 3. Schultz has to avoid the rear end of that 96. Keyser leads him down the backstretch one final time. Moan gonna try to give it the old college try. Nothing doing. It's the president, Lincoln Keyser, followed by Moan, Dorn, Schultz, Big Tiny, Newton. Then it looked like Schneeberg and Rayleigh. Winner of the Pepsi 20-lap feature for your hobby stocks in the New York Center Tap, where beer is good food. Gronzo Improvements, Double D's, Fairview and Sports Bar, Moe's Place, Jury's Auto Repair, Chevy Monte Carlo out of Whitewater. Pulling into the Pepsi victory lane, the President Lincoln Keyser. How about a nice hand for Lincoln Keyser? Oh, look at the pipes on Lincoln. I didn't know I was going to a gun show tonight. And here we go for 25. Dustin Ward, your leader over Bobby Bischofberger. Schwark trying to hold off Ricky Bischofberger for third. Rohrbeck runs fifth, followed by Grant Linder in car number 30. Rohrbeck going to the inside of Ricky Bischofberger for fourth. Rohrbeck down low coming out of turn number 2. Linder running 6, watches that battle for that 4th spot. Bischofberger, that's Ricky in the station wagon, hanging tough on the outside of Rohrbeck. Ward continues to lead over Bobby Bischofberger, then Dennis Schwark. Rohrbeck trying to clear the 20 of Bischofberger for 4th. He's got her going into 3. Linder now trying to break into the top 5. Seven laps will be in this time by 18 to go. It's all Dustin Ward, followed by Bobby Bischofberger, Schwark, Rohrbeck, and Grant Linder. Up to 6th is Craig Ulver. Kevin Anderson looking to the outside of Ulver for 6th, coming out of turn number 2. Anderson a little loose in car number 42. 10 are in, 15 to go. Anderson on the outside of Ulver. Kevin Anderson to the 42. Working strong on the high side for 6th. Linder runs 5th. 4th is Rohrbeck, followed by Schwark in 3rd. Bischofberger in 2nd. Ward continues to lead. Schwark looking to the inside of Bobby Bischofberger for 2nd into turn number 3. Bobby left the door open into 3. Schwark gets by for 2nd. Linder holds on to 5th. Here comes Anderson behind him. 10 to go that time by. Still Dustin Ward at the point. Kevin Anderson to the outside of Linder for 5th. Grant trying to hang tough on the inside. Anderson working up high down the front chute. Ward continues to lead over Schwark. Bischofberger, Rohrbeck in the battle between Linder and Anderson. Anderson a little bit loose trying to clear Grant. Kevin's got the spot, cuts down a little bit in front of Grant. Meanwhile, Ward now having a dancing partner up front. Here comes Dennis Schwartz with 6 to go. It's a handful for Dustin Ward. Anderson, oh, Ward way up the track out of turn number 2. Schwartz to the inside, going into 3. Dennis Schwartz, your new leader. Ward trying to come back, nothing doing. Bobby Bischofberger holding on to 3rd, but here comes Kevin Anderson in 4th with 3 to go. Schwartz is your leader. Bischofberger loose down the front chute. Still trying to collect it into turn number 1. Anderson gets by. Rohrbeck running 5th. Followed by Linder, then Alder. And Bischofberger, surrender flag flies. 1 to go. Anderson looking on the outside for 2nd. Ward trying to hold him off. Bobby Bischofberger holding off the 99 of Rohrbeck. Your winner is going to be Schwartz, followed by Ward, Anderson, Bischofberger, Rohrbeck, Linder, Alper, and Bischofberger, Zilski, Riedner, Schmidt, Weatherwax, Trush, Remzik, and Morris. Winner of your feature event tonight for your street stocks, driving out of Sun Prairie, Dennis Schwartz. That number 45 is sponsored by Schwartz Motorsports, B-Saw Trucking, Cut Above, Ultimate Racing Bodies, Pit Stop Pub, and Diesel Specialists. Victory Lane. And here we go. Dean Schultz and Andy Wentz in a battle for the lead. Schultz and Wentz side by side. Schultz prevails. Simrud runs 3rd. Bischofberger on the inside of Bobby for 4th. Bobby going to the inside of Bobby. Now Butch Room on the low side. Bobby trying to stick that 95-3 right in there. Into 3. Schultz is your leader over Andy Wentz, then it's Simrud, Bischofberger, Colby, and Aubie. Dean Schultz continues to lead. Bischofberger trying to work over Simrud in that 65. Simrud holding off Bischofberger so far for that 3rd spot. Colby in the 95.3 rounds out your top 5. It's all Dean Schultz so far. Bischofberger looking for a way past the 65. He looks high and he's looking low. Bischofberger to the inside out of turn number 4. Simrud Bischofberger working the inside, going into turn number 3 for the third. Bischofberger's up to third. Simrud tucks it right in behind Bischofberger. Falby unable to capitalize with the hole. Deep in the field, Dobrats in the 52 and Mark Miller battling out. Oh, look out, Albie around, out of turn number 4. Yellow flag comes out, Wasserberger and Retallick. Mix it up a little bit as everybody kind of checks up for the spinning 74. Deep in the field, Wasserberger and Retallick pay the price. John, not that much damage done to the machine. Gets it in the right direction. Your leader will be Dean Schultz over the 18 of Andy Wentz. Schultz, your leader. Went trying to peek to the outside. Bischofberger running third. Went trying to peek to the outside. Schultz hanging top at the point. Bischofberger just riding in that third spot. Schultz, pretty cool and collective. At the point yet, Wentz, just like a cat ready to pounce at any opportunity. Bischofberger runs third, followed by Simrud, and then it's Falby, Jason Toma, Kenny Richards, and Barney Schmidt. Gasrud and Mark Miller race deep in the, a little bit of touch from Wentz. And he seems to be just a hair faster than car number 34, Dean Schultz. Went up the track a little bit. Bischofberger riding right there in third. Simrud glued to the rear bumper of that 76 of Ron Bischofberger. Toma in the 4 trying to break into the top line. Falby with problems will take it to the infield. To go. It's still Dean Schultz. Toma runs in that 5th spot. Tough break for Falby down there in the infield. Wilkie just thrown off the front shoe all that time in car number 8. Kenny Richards, the hard charger, regular at Dell's Motor Speedway, runs 6th. Followed by Schmidt, Dobrats, your quick qualifier, Gasrud and Radicek in car number 21. Radicek is your 10th place car, just coming out of turn number 2. Dean Schultz out of Juneau continues to lead. Still Dean Schultz. to Schmidt. Dobrats runs 8th. Gassrud right there in the 81. Trying to work on the 16 of Wasserberger. Coming out of turn number 4, Jerry Aubie pulls it to the infield in his number 74. Dean Schultz is still your leader. Schmidt trying to go to work on the 9 of Richards for 6th. We're going to be halfway through, 30 and 30 to go. Richards a little bit loose. Kenny Richards running 6th. Schmidt right behind him in car number 51. Schultz is your leader over Wendt, Bischofberger, Simrud, and Toma. 6th is Richards. 7th is Schmidt. 8th is Dobrats, followed by Gassrud. Wilkie in car number 8 trying to break into the top 10. Radicek in the silver 21 holds on to 10. Drivers seem to be in a good rhythm. 35 laps will be in, 25 to go. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Jason Tillman, car number 4, starting to go to work on that 65. Dobrats in the 52, looking to the outside of Schmidt for 7th. Schultz looking for a little bit of breathing room, and he went, not giving it to him. Lyle style, Kyle Jarlsberg around in turn number 4. So 37 laps are officially in, 23 more to go. Next Friday night, we're right back at it here at Columbus 151 Speedway. Jimmy Rebzik. Jimmy, car number 34, we're back to racing. Wendt still runs 2nd, followed by Bischofberger, Simrud, and Toma. Dobrats looking to the outside of that 51. Steve trying to work that outside groove in the 52. Schultz a little loose that time on a turn number 4. Andy Wendt still right there in car number 18. To go. Richards in car number 9, first appearance this season. Meanwhile, Toma in car number 4, trying to work on Simrud for 4th. Jason Toma trying to peek to the outside, but Richards is right there. Dobrats now climbs to the outside of the 51 of Schmidt. Gassrud looking to the inside of Dobrats for 8th. Aaron Wilkie in car number 8 moves into 10th. Past Radicek. Dobrats Dobrats and Schmidt touch a little bit that time, 2-1 and 2. Schultz continues to lead. Dobrats committed to the outside groove now in car number 52. Gassrud on the inside of that 81. Schultz still your leader, followed by Wendt. But right behind those two, your third place car, Ron Bischofberger. Dobrats trying to move into seventh on the outside of Schmidt. Dobrats way high that time on a turn number 2. Schmidt closes rapidly on that 9 of Richards. Schultz holding on to that lead in car number 34. Dobrats working the outside of car number 52. Sibrud holds on to fourth in the 65. Toma now thinking about the outside groove into turn number 1. Richards right there in 6. Toma looking to the outside into 3. Schultz still hanging tough at the point. Andy went right there. 51 laps will be in this time by 9 to go. Toma's on the outside, floats up high out of 4. Andy went, almost looked like he was going to try the outside on Schultz. Toma working the outside of Sibrud for 4th. Jason Toma working the outside of Sibrud. Kenny Richards right there. Here comes your quick qualifier, Steve Dobrats, with Aaron Wilkie in tow. Andy went right there on Schultz. Bischofberger sitting in the catbird seat with 6 to go. Richards now on the inside of Toma. Bischofberger trying to peek to the outside of Andy Wendt down to turn number 2. Ron with a good run up high. Dean Schultz loves to see that in his mirror. With just 4 to go. Bischofberger with a late race charge. Sibrud holding on to 4th. Toma on the outside. Bischofberger still trying to work over Wendt. Schultz able to check out by about 4.5 car lengths. Toma on the outside of Sibrud. Steve Dobrats, pretty much the whole race working the outside with that 52. White flag's gonna fly next time by. Toma banging away on the outside. Surrender flag flies, 1 to go. It's all Dean Schultz. Toma on the outside of Sibrud. For 4th out of turn number 2, Toma trying to work over the 65. Your winner's Dean Schultz. Followed by Wendt, Bischofberger, Sibrud. And then it's the 4 of Toma, and I'll let the scores figure out the rest. Following the 4 was the 9 of Richards, then the 52 of Dobrats. Coming home your winner, the first Pepsi Triple 60 lap feature for your late models. The JRC Enterprises Auto Repair, Baldy Crash One Collision Center, Juno Chiropractic, Pernod Hace Mates, Eli's Custom Fab Shop, number 34, out of Juno, Dean Schultz. boy. Excellent race for that fourth position between Sibrud and Toma. And the rest of them, Kenny Richards right there, along with Dobrot's getting it done on the outside. But I tell you, Dean Schultz started on the pole for that one, but he had to race like coming from the back of the pack, trying to hold off defending track champion Andy Went for lap after lap. And Dino had to love to see that in his mirror with Bischofberger pulling to the outside in the late laps. Next up is your final event of the evening, the backup race. Congratulations, Dino. Heck of a job tonight. Jim Remzik, color man. Jim Remzik, color man. And then 39, Wachuda. 83, that's got to be Mark Remzik. Or 84. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Hey, there's my old buddy Stubby in the back of the pack. Well, bad news for that 81 Stubby. It takes him 9 laps to get up to speed. It's only an 8-lap race. Etzel! Oh, look out! What? Oh! My, Wayne Hook! No place to go. Gets into the yellow flag. Yellow flag comes out. Etzel pounded up pretty good. Wayne Hook with a hard shot to Etzel. Yellow's out. Yellow flag is out. Wayne's okay over there. How about a nice hand for Wayne Hook? Also that 80s. Remzik, did you see what happened?
I did not.
What type of color man are you for me?
Awful one.
Thanks, sir. So, who's our leader? 1 lap is in, 7 to go. Your leader is David Moore. We're looking over the rest of the lineup. Wayne Hook in that Robinette blue number 22 jumps back into the driver's seat. 1 lap is in, 7 to go. Big time hit coming out of turn number 2. Okay. Next Friday night, once again, we're going to have car bowling. Got to see it to believe it. Also, stock car rides at intermission for the kids. Out in the 11, the exit 111 is Scott Hart. 39 will be George Wachuda. '83 is Mark Remzik. Any relation to all the other Remziks?
Pretty much, yeah.
10-4. Oh, what's Wayne Hook doing? 1 lap is in, 7 to go. Dr. Hook with the spoiler up. Oh. What's Wayne going to do? Is he going to call it a night? Trying to keep that trunk lid down. Guy can't see anyways. Green flag's out. We're racing once again. Looks like Hook's going to go a lap down. But if there is a caution, he will be your lucky dog. Dave Moore is your leader over Wachuda. Mark Remzik on the outside of Hart. Remzik in 3rd. Hart is 4th, followed by Stubby. Remzik. Dave Moore looking awful tough through 1 and 2, popping onto 2 down the backstretch. Mark Remzik trying to draft off Wachuda into turn number 3. Shots fired. Oh, somebody slammed the door. Okay. Remzik up to 2nd. Dave Moore continues to lead. This time by on Brenda's sheet, it looks like 4 laps will be in with 4 to go. Stubby running 5th, going a lap down through 1 and 2. Remzik closing in on Moore. Now, do they put rear view mirrors in the back windows? No. Oh. Well, they have spotters. Remzik on the outside for the lead. Lap traffic could play a part in this one out of turn number 2. Moore trying to box him in and draw him out. Does a fine job of it. Remzik, no place to go around Hart. Now he works the outside with 2 to go. Dave Moore with a very strategic move to box in that 83. Winchuda runs third, followed by Hart, and then Stubby Remzik. Surrender flag flies. One more lap to go in your evening's program. Remzik trying to come back strong. Look into the outside down the backstretch. Remzik on the outside into turn number 3, keeping those RPMs up. Here they come on to turn number 4. Down the front units. Coming home your winner by 5 3/4 inches. Driving a 1989 Chevy Monte Carlo out of McFarland, Dave Moore. Holding off Remzik. Once again by 5 3/4 inches. That's what it looked like on the photo finish. Dave Moore's Monte Carlo is brought to you by BJ's Roadside and Sherman's Garage and Body Shop. And Zier Home Improving. Once again, next Friday night, 6:30 is Time Trials full program of late models, street stocks, hobby stocks, and bandits. With racing at 8. How about a nice hand for Dave Moore holding off Remzik? On behalf of the Moore family and the fine people at Pepsi and all the tower staff up here, I'm Randell J, bidding you farewell and enjoy the rest of your racing weekend. Good night, Joanne.